Hello guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, sorry, we're taking a look at something unusual. It's one of my major redstone builds. I built this back in the day at 1.2.5. It works because it still works because it doesn't have really any new mechanisms or anything, but from the game. So this is the Epilock. It's a combination lock with the code that's editable, and it's a 4-pin convertible into a 3-pin into 2-pin into a 1-pin and you can switch out order sensitivity. So I think you can just guess how many possibilities there are. But I'll give a run through on how to use it and change the codes. We'll take a look at the redstone in a second. But first, let's see. So you got your keypad, your enter button, a reset button, and a 3 system. And this torch indicates the permalock, whether you're actually welcome, meaning that if the permalock inside has been turned on, you can't go in whatever you do. So the code has been set to 1224. Note it can accept doubles as well, and it's pretty fast. 1, 2, 2, 4. Then you just hit the enter button, and oh, now apparently we got the thing wrong. I think we entered it too fast, but you see it removed one try. And now if you keep spamming the enter button, you're not gonna decrease your tries. You won't waste it. There's a system that checks for that. But even if you enter just one number and enter, it will actually decrease your tries. Now this system, what the heck? This system doesn't actually do anything yet. I have to hook it up. I don't know what happened there. But let's try again. Reset is will lock the door, it will close it, and it will reset the whole entire system. Not this. 1, 2, 2, 4. I think that's what I set it to. And now the door opens and this system completely resets. Now the permalock feature, I have to do a bit of work on it, but yeah. I'm not gonna show you what's in the chest. You're gonna have to find it out yourself by downloading the world, and the link will be in the description, or you can get it from the main channel site, access on the main channel page, or you can look at the right top hand corner of your screen. That's where it'll be. Right, so the lock indicator basically detects whether it's locked or unlocked, and if the door is locked, you can lock from the internal or you can lock from the external. They basically do the same thing. And it's open, and that's all it does really. That's that part. Now you can this 3 try system is alright. It's patented because I love it so much. No, I'm sorry, just kidding. You can counts down, and yeah, really, it's I don't know what to say about it. 2, 4. So let's just show you that again. That's how to operate it. Oh, come on, you have to be really careful. The delays are not as long as when I had it before, but you just have to make sure you have an adequate delay between each button press. Okay, we might have some issues, but what the heck? Did it? Huh? I'm confused. But yeah, as you can see, there's some bugs in it. But in the meantime, I'll slowly work them out. I'll just slowly work them out. And right, I'm going to install a door protection here. But without further ado, let's take a look at the redstone. Now that we have seen the insanity behind all this simple system, right? This very simple system, we're gonna program it. We'll see how we can change the code. So you just follow this bridge over the immense amount of redstone, and right. So on our left we have the first and second digits, and now on our right have the third and fourth digits, which only matter if you have the the order sensitivity control lever now. Meaning this turns on and off the order sensitivity. Like if you flip this off, it basically turns off, meaning you can enter the code in any order you want. If you turn this on, it has to be within the first, second, third, and fourth digits. Now, each one of the code digits in the code rules, which are slightly different on both sides. This one is 3 high, that side is 4 high, due to some redstone issues. The way I constructed it. But each one will have 9 levers representing one digit, and the light means it's on. It's currently activated. In order to work it, you have to in order to change a digit, say I want to change this digit to 1 to 2, you turn this lever on and then you turn it off. You should not turn off and then turn it on. And if you do that, you have to press the main reset line back at there, just to make sure. Now, now what I meant by the reduction in pin numbers is basically the fact that if say what I did was I turned off the number on the fourth control interface if order sensitivity is on. Okay, I can't speak today. Okay, let's say this. If order sensitivity is turned on, you have to disable, if you want to reduce the number of pin digits, like from the 4 pin code to a 3 pin code to a 2 pin code, you disable them in numerical order, like 4 first, like you just turn off all the numbers, 3, and then you go down to 2 and 1. But if order sensitivity is disabled, then it doesn't matter. But remember, you select, at least have one number selected in each panel before you turn it back on. Yeah, it's confusing, I know. Right, so let's say I just changed it to 2. Let me just change the code real quick. 5 4 our code is 5-4, right? And it's in order sensitivity mode. Then I will just disable this. Hold on a second. I just recalled that the system isn't ready to accept that kind of 3-pin systems yet. What did I just turn that off? Yeah, sorry. I just remembered that it doesn't work yet, but it will work soon. It will work soon. Right, now what happens if we turn on more than 1? Interestingly enough, if you have order sensitivity disabled, this digit will act as an extra number for this. Well, as in, like, you have to, it becomes a 5-pin code basically. You just added one more digit that you have to turn off in order to fulfill that condition. But I suggest you don't try doing that. It could cause issues with this. Just select one digit for now until I get the kings worked out on this. Well, let's see. I have switched the code to 5, 4. I want to select 2 other numbers here. Oops. I'm screwing up myself. But 9. 5, 4, 6, 9. That is our current code. It should clearly work now. I can't speak today. Ooh, I'm hitting the wrong direction. What the heck? Ooh. Okay, so some recording lag there. We get some lag issues in the sheer amount of redstone. Oh my goodness. Oh, quit lagging. Right, now the code is 5469, so we just enter 5, 4, 6, 9. No! What's going on? Where's the iPad? 4, 6, 9. I hear my brother singing in the background. Okay, let's reset. And ta-da! We get through. So the code is editable, but there are some glitches that have to work out. Right. The door you see here is my 3x3 door. Designed not by me, but in this the 3x3 door. You can check that video out. I did a showcase of that. The link will be in the description below. And on the top right corner of your screen now. If I remember to click that. But yeah, that's basically it. Now I guess I should explain how this all works. For those of you who seriously hate redstone, stop the video now. You'll be bored to death. Well, in the meantime, let's just get on with it. So first of all, we have these torches. Each torch corresponds to a button, and they come out the signal. Now this massive chunk of redstone here is basically how I'm arranging the redstone in order. So basically we're going up from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 9. Now this line here is a number detection line. So remember the fact when I told you, when you saw earlier, when you just press the button, it won't activate the try system, the chance. This line will turn on every time a button is pressed, and every time a button is pressed, it will trigger this null latch. The number has been entered detector. Basically, this number has been entered detector. Once it's been triggered, it means you have pressed at least one digit into the system. Now, the output from this goes into a special AND gate up here, which detects whether it should send a current up into the try system. This is the input into the trial system. Basically what it does is that if the code is wrong, and I'll show you how it detects that the code is wrong, and this has a number entered, then it will send a pulse into the try system here, which is a huge counter system basically, wired up to the different torches as you can see here. Now the 3 counters actually has a 4th, I guess you could say, but after you trigger the 3rd counter, it resets the whole system, and this line here you wire it up to whatever you want to kill the person with, and each one of these goes up into pulse limiter, which means that they send out a pulse into the reset line, which is fed into this part, which controls the door, which I'll explain, and this goes to the other reset line, which this is the permalock thing that I haven't figured out. Reset line comes down here, it goes into here, and it resets the code latches, very important code latches, which store the data from the code. Now let's follow the code latches actually. No, let's not. Now each code number is powered on right now, as you can see, and depending on which lever you pull down is selected, each number, each piston is extended, and the current goes through. Now all the currents merge into one gate here, this torch. So what this basically means is that if you pull down a number, the dust here will be powered, and if you press the correct number, this torch will be turned on, and it will run the signal into this code latch system, which basically checks if whether you got it correct. The next thing you have to see is that if no lever is selected here, that means all these lines are unpowered. This line is going to be depowered, and this turns on, meaning that if you say don't select any lever, this thing is going to forever be locked. Okay, so that's what basically all this top wiring does. It controls that, and it's the same for all 4 digits. Now up here we have these pistons, which basically control the order sensitivity of the system, and if you want order sensitivity, these are extended, otherwise they are not. So once you get all correct, all these torches turn off, and when they turn off, this turns on. And we follow this line, and it comes over here into this part. Remember, this is the error detection gate, and it checks for, it's a modified XOR gate basically. Now this dust goes up here into an AND gate, which basically detects if you press the enter button, and if you press the enter button and if the code is correct. If that's the case, then it will send a current through here into our T flip-flop, which changes the state of the door by sending a current through the ground into the door, basically there. Right. Now, if that okay, that's today. It's a lot of it. Where else does the enter button go to? Where's the enter button? I'm lost. I'm lost in my redstone. No, okay, right. The enter button's output also goes up here, and down here into the error detection gate. Now what this does, it means is it's only detecting if this line is turned on and that line is turned on. Does that make any sense? No? Okay, hold on. Oh gosh. My nose. Right, the air quality right outside is terrible. Right now. Terrible. Alright. Sorry. Basically, what this does is, if this is turned on, this torch will also turn on if you power this line. So meaning to say, if that this is on, right, this torch will will turn on if this is on and this is on. So if you got the code correct and the enter button is pushed, this line stays powered and it doesn't send output. But sorry, if this is not turned on, this torch will not turn on and this torch will turn off. Therefore this torch turns on. Once this torch turns on, it says that you've got code wrong, and that's what and it combines at the end gate with the you have entered a number detector. Now that's the error detection gate, and that's the only thing I use to detect errors. Now of course the reset line does more than that. It does a lot more than that. Like, we have all these different inputs of the reset line, and it's probably the most complicated piece of wiring, really, the whole thing, the reset line. But okay, let's see. Let's follow the reset line. We saw that the reset line goes into this part as well, right? Now it is also fed by this reset line, which is fed from the fed from this reset, that reset button, and basically it feeds an input into this line as well, and this reset comes from the internal lock button there. Now all the resets converge as well into the door mechanism. Now this basically means that if the door is open and you press the lock button, it closes the door. If the door is already closed, then don't close the door. So how it does that is, we have a piston gate here which controls the input from the reset lines into this line to toggle the key flip-flop, and this line goes up here to toggle the piston gate. So this, if the door is on, if the door is open, which means it's the piston is extended, the reset power can go through to close the door. But right now in this state where it's closed, the reset power can't go through to close the door. Got it? I hope. Otherwise, that's the major bulk of redstone covered. You can just go and try and see how this works. It's a huge mess of redstone. There's one last bit. It's the door open function. The power actually comes up here and goes down to this NOR latch, which opens the door and then closes it after the repeaters trigger it. So that's that. This line was supposed to be a permanent lock. I haven't fixed it yet. This line takes input from the code system, which shows you the whether it's locked or not indicator there. It takes its output from there. And yeah, that's the major bulk of redstone. Hopefully I haven't missed anything too important. And finally, we have this little command block structure. Now this is not part of the combination lock. As you can see, it's not linked to anything in the combination lock. This basically just oops, doesn't show it there, but it basically just gives you the speed option. It sets the time of day and clears the weather. That's all it does. Basically. Now, a bit more on this. This was built back in 1.2.5, and it's been a long time since I've come back to this and actually fixed it. So let's use it one last time. 5469 is the code. And no, come on. Well, you have to wait a certain delay. It's better if you wait for the button to come up before you do anything. There we go. now. So download the world in the the link is in the description. You can go to the channel site if you want to download it. But otherwise, yeah. I think the only thing left to say is thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch ya all next time.